Hi, hello, again, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's gonna be a quick insert on this vlog. It is Tuesday, July 9th, 9th day of NaNoWriMo. I got off work like 30 minutes ago. It's 10:37, really late. I'm really bad at doing these vlogs. I promise I'll get better. I'm still using yarn to keep my hair back because the regular headbands hurt my ears with my glasses. And yeah, I am currently 8,885 words into my story. I stayed up way too late last night working on it. I was up until like 5 in the morning. I wrote 1,750 words. So I am all completely caught up. I was slightly behind, but all is well now. I've made a breakthrough with my plot. I took notes on receipt paper at work because they stuck me out in garden and it was really slow and boring and hot. And I had a lot of time to think about my story, so I figured out some plot things that need to change at the end of Act 2. And then I figured out some plot things that need to happen in the scene I'm writing right now, which will make it a lot easier to finish writing the scene. So that is an update on my story so far. Yeah. Hello, lovely people. We are on Camp NaNoWriMo day 10? Yeah, day 10. So it's July 10th. Welcome to me trying to keep up with my weekly vlogs. You think that they would make me more accountable to write, but it's actually the opposite. I stayed up way too late last night and I wrote 969 words. I went to bed at like 4:30-ish, somewhere in there. I had to be to work at 12. My cats are messing with something. But I have already hit my word goal for today. So I think my plan is going to be to try to hit... Well, I'm going to try to hit 10,000 words today because that'll be super easy. I'm at 9,854 words in my whole manuscript. So hitting 10,000 words should be fairly easy. I'm going to try to see if I can double my word goal for today, because then if the farther ahead I get, the more days I can skip for things that I have planned. See, I was going to record on my camera and not my phone, but my camera's dead, so that is currently charging. I completely reprinted out my outline last night. I had to add new things to it. I figured out some stuff. I figured out some things need to be changed, and now I have figured out some more things, and I just don't know what to do. Did I put this in here backwards? Totally put this in here backwards. Whoops, just a second. So, as of right now, I have a lot of unnamed characters. This is my to-do list. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these things are to name people, and one of them is to give 3 people last names. So that's always fun. I always seem to have like an abundance of names that I like, but then when it comes to naming my characters, I feel like none of them fit the personalities of my people. So like I have a list of names. I have a list of first names, and the ones that I've crossed out that are crossed out. Hey, what are you doing, Fergus? Huh? Just making yourself at home. Clawing at my shit. Freaking cat. But, the ones that are, like, crossed off or markered through are ones that I've decided to use for either this story or other stories that I have either planned out and or have started writing. But just some of them, I don't know. I feel like some of them just won't fit. It's the same thing. I have this list of last names, but I feel like some of these people, just the last names wouldn't work for them, especially considering like some of their like backgrounds, their ethnicities. A lot of it's that I'm trying to stay very true to that, trying to give them a last name that kind of would correspond with what ethnicity they are. I can't say that word apparently, unless for some reason they were like adopted, or like one parent is one race and one parent's another race or whatever, something like that. So that is another whole process in itself. I need to maybe go on a hunt for more character names today, since I have so much time. I have another thing of receipt paper from work with more ideas on it, that I'm gonna have to find a way to stick in my outline. So this is my outline right now. So this is page 1. Don't read it. This is page 1 and this is page 2. This first block right here is Act 1. You can see it's labeled Act 1. And then this block is Act 2, but then this block is also Act 2. And then this one is Act 3 down here. But I'm basing this, my book's is going to be kind of written in like a journal type style. And so all of my chapter headings are going to be the specific day that like those scenes like happened on. So like I had to add some like dates in and stuff to add more scenes, because I thought of more things that would go in the book to help kind of move along or help build things in a more natural way, so it's not just like all of a sudden this is happening. And so that meant adding some more days, but I have, where is it? I made this tiny calendar. So it happens over the span of pretty much a year. Most of the stuff happens over a 5-month span of time, and then there's kind of like a time jump, and then it's like a year from like when the story first began. And so all of the orange circles are Act 1, all of the purple circles are Act 2, and all the blue circles are Act 3. But since I added things in here, I need to go through and circle them in here. You like my little tiny calendars that I made? This is what happens when I deep dive into Excel. I get obsessed into doing stuff like this. I did this in Excel too. I have a problem with making stuff look pretty, but I did this as like to kind of remind me of my timeline, because it seems like for me my timeline always gets jumbled up in my head, and I'm like, okay, well, like this happened, and then I wrote that a few days later this next chapter is happening, but really what is a few days? Is it 3, or did I really mean more? So having this cheat sheet option where my since it's kind of like a journal-esque type thing, having all of my chapter titles start with the actual days helps, because then I myself know exactly how much time went by, because I can just count out the days on my little calendar. But I think I need to do this more accurately in my other stories. Not, like, this happens in, like, a specific, like, year and everything. Like, it starts on a specific day, and then that day kind of, like, is what triggers everything else to happen. And I wanted to put it, since I put in, like, I had, like, Monday, March 27th, 2017, so it takes place in 2017, and then it ends in March of 2018. So, I don't even know where I was going with that. But, yeah, that's my outline. I'll show you my outline from before. This is my outline from before. This was me printing it off of Word, these are all, I have all my main scenes. I pretty much took all of the things I had brainstormed for this and figured out what would be main things and what were things that I could kind of, like, tack on to, like, the main thing that would happen in that main scene. And originally I think I came up with, like, 24 scenes, but then I was going through, and since I decided I was going to do this actual, like, timeline, I was going through and trying to figure out exactly, if you can, I don't want you to be able to read any of this, but you can see I went through and I was, like, blocking out exactly what scenes would happen where, and then I started adding things in, which would be where the stuff is in the different colors, and then I had to go through and white out all of my numbers from where 4 would have been on throughout the entire thing and renumber them all, and I ended up with 37 scenes. But now that I've added more to it, I have 43 for sure, possibly 44 if I actually end up ending it with what I'm considering ending in it. But yeah, so I have all of this, and then this one was the part where it kind of got crazy, and I have sticky notes on the back, and then the sticky notes no longer became relevant, and I replotted a couple of the scenes. So then I have this just random loose leaf piece of paper with sticky notes on it, and then this is the last one where a whole another date ended up getting added in. And then this one I just one thing was supposed to happen to one character, but I flipped it to where it happens to a different character. So then I had to kind of redo everything because of the characters' personalities and how they would have reacted to the situation and stuff. I needed to, like, figure it out, because one would have reacted more aggressively to the situation than another one. So there's that. But yeah, that is where I am in my outlining, my writing process. I like to try to at least block out by scenes because I like to jump around. So in Scrivener, if you see, this is my Scrivener file. Look at word count. All of these ones that are marked red are ones that are not finished yet. So I have them labeled down here with the color, not finished, and then they're labeled as in progress. So, and then if you look, I can go here just like by folder, and it'll show the same thing. But these ones right here are written in them. Like if you look at a blank document, it's just like a blank white piece of paper. But if it's one that's been written in, they have lines written in there to show you. So if I click on these ones, then they don't have a label, and they are status 0 draft. I added that in there. They go from in progress to first draft. I'm considering this a 0 draft because there's going to be a lot of things that are missing, and there's going to be plot holes. There's going to be characters that aren't named, and there's going to be places that aren't named. And so, hence why I have 0 draft. But, yeah, and then these are all of my things right now. So then, as you can see, my folders, since I do Act 1 is in orange. So if you click on here, you can look at all of them. Here we go. So, oh, I haven't labeled these ones yet. Act 2. I added these ones in last night, right before I went to bed. Act 3. So, I have them labeled with how I label them in my actual words. That was a cat. So then, this is my Act 1 up here, which is in the orange. And then all of the purple is Act 2, and all of the blue is Act 3. So Act 1 is like lickety split, like freaking it starts and then it looks like it's not very long, but there's actually quite a few scenes in this one. And I mean, they're going to be pretty lengthy altogether when I finish these ones. But yeah, so there's that. Here's my cat. Frickus. Say hello to the YouTubes. Bud. You're so cute. Okay. Hello, everybody. My camera is not dead today. Today is... I feel like I should know what day it is. Today is day 11 of Camp NaNoWriMo. I have not written much today. I have today and the next 2 days off, and I was really excited about getting writing done, and then I slept in later than I meant to, and then I didn't write when I got up. I just watched YouTube videos, and now it's 8 at night, and I've written a total of 78 words today. But on the bright side, yesterday I did hit 10,000 words in my overall document. So that is exciting. My goal is 30,000 words. So let's see, I have 19,899 more words to go. According to Camp Nano website, at this rate I'll finish on August 2nd. I haven't updated any of my words in there from today though, so that's just going off of what I left it at last night. I haven't named any of my characters yet. If you have any interesting names, interesting last names that you think I might like, or if just any names at all that you think would be interesting, comment them below. I would love to know them. I'll probably add them to my list of names that I have for future characters, and maybe one of my characters will end up with one of those names. It'll definitely help me, and to stop my never-ending looking on baby naming websites. It's gotten to the point where I get advertisements on my YouTube videos about this place called Bye Bye Baby. Google, I am not pregnant. I'm just trying to name characters. Hello! Again, this is going to be the wrap-up of this vlog of week 2/3. It is technically Monday of week 4, but as we've established on this channel, I can't vlog worth shit. So here we go. My update of my book. I am on track. I hit 20,000 words in my story on Sunday. I'm trucking right along. I am right on track. The rate I'm going, I will finish on July 31st. yeah, I have 9,000 more words to go. A little over 9,000 more words to go. And I also spent a good 2 hours last night teaching myself how to format a book in Word. Yeah, I took notes on it. I watched a video, and I took these notes on how to do it. If you want a really good video on how to format a book in Word, if you plan on self-publishing it, because you'll have to format it yourself or pay someone to format it, to upload it to like KDP or Barnes Noble Press or Ingram Spark or anywhere that you plan on self-publishing your book. And Vivian Reese, she is the author of the Ellipses Prophecy. Ulysses. She has a book that is, it's how to format a book in Word, step-by-step tutorial. I will either link it somewhere up here or in the description below. It is a wonderful video. I watched it, and I have watched so many videos on how to format books, and hers was the easiest to follow for me. She simplifies it really well, and also if she gets going a little fast, you can always slow down the video or pause it, but that video like changed everything, so I can confidently say that I'd be able to format my own book now. Not a problem for me anymore. I thought it was going to be a problem for me. What else? Oh yeah, I have officially started going through and rereading Project Werewolves from last Camp Nano, and I'm taking notes on my chapters so I can begin draft 2. I would say technically draft 1, because this is the first one was a 0 draft, but yeah. So I'll be able to, I'm multitasking. I have I have this quad notebook. I got it at Walmart on the clearance section. It was like 75 cents a long time ago, and I was like, oh, what am I going to use this for? Because I just bought it. So I decided to make it into just like a giant bullet journal, but it's only for YouTube and writing projects. So I have giant calendar that I made, and then the days with the little boxes in here are the days that I would be posting videos, so I can check the boxes to remind myself what days I've posted or if I've already uploaded the video. And then I'm going to have to show you one that isn't this month, because that's going to spoil things. Okay, so then this is what's right behind it. So then I have YouTube vids, and then I wrote out every Wednesday and Sunday, and then I have a spot to brainstorm ideas, and then this is my author goals for the month, and then I will list them out and make a little box because it's the grid, and I'm going to check them off as I go so I can organize my thoughts and myself, and maybe this will help me consistently get up YouTube videos. So yeah, that is my update for you all. I hope that I can get my shit together and finish my vlogging strong, because I'm assuming finishing Camp Nano strong isn't going to be a problem for me. But yeah, so thank you for watching this roller coaster of a video. Comment below if you are participating in Camp Nano, how far along you are. Are you ahead? Are you behind? Hopefully you're not behind. Are you gonna win? Also, I'm thinking if this Camp Nano gives away another discount code for Scrivener, that I'm going to give it away to anybody that would love to purchase Scrivener but doesn't want to pay for it full price. Because I got a discount code last Camp Nano for winning, and I bought Scrivener. So if they give them away again this Camp Nano, I will be giving that discount code away so then someone else can use it, because I won't be able to use it again because I already own Scrivener. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and please give this video a thumbs up. Yep.